Hello students of class 7, welcome to the online tutorial classes for Vidya Bhavan High Secondary School. Today I will teach you chemistry, and the chapter what I will start today is the matter and its composition, and this video is part 1. So students, whatever the thing you can look around, like the stones, like water, like balloons, like chair, tables, everything is composed of something, right? It can gather some space. It is present in some space. It occupies some space. So if you question like that, then what is the thing by which it is making now? The answer is matter. Okay. So today we will discuss about the matter and its composition and its characteristics, and some of the things which are in the matter and by which the matters are produced, like that. Okay, so the first term what I am going to discuss, it is matter. So what is matter? The matter defined like that, like matter is anything that has mass, occupies space, and can be perceived by our sense. Like the matter is something which occupies some space, and also it has some mass, and we can touch it or we can feel it by our senses. Okay, so everything like water, like sugar, like any of the metal like gold, coal, everything is composed by these matters. Everything is called like matters. Okay, so now let me discuss about that. It is proven that it has some mass. In the definition it is given that it has some mass and it occupies some space. So how can we prove that? Like if we take two glass tumbler, and we give some water in two of them, and then give some mark like the water level is up to that, and then in the second glass, it is the first glass, it is the second glass. So in the second glass, if we add some marbles on it, it was the water level, if we add some marbles on it, we can easily see that the water level will increase. We will see that the water level will increase. So in this way, it proves that the marble has some mass. That is why the water level has been increased. Okay, so it is proven that the matters have the mass. It occupies some space or it has mass. So what is mass? The mass defined like the quantity of matter that a body contains. Okay, so mass is something that is the quantity of the matter that a body contains. And secondly, I told you that it occupies some space, like volume. Okay, so what is the volume? What is the definition of the volume? Like the volume termed as the space occupied by the body. The space occupied by the body is called the volume. So now we are going to prove that some matter is occupies some volume, or it has some fixed volume. it needs some space, it has some volume. So now the next stage or next activity you can say, like in the same way, if we took 2 glass tumbler, like one is empty and in this other glass we start pouring some water. Okay, so we are continuing pouring. After some time we can see that the water will flow out. Okay, so why this happened? Because the water has some volume and it already occupied the space which is present in the glass tumbler, and it completed, and the extra amount of the water is flowed out. Okay, so in this way we can prove that the matter has some volume. Okay, it needs some space. Like now if we take the glass tumbler to one empty and one full glass tumbler in a weighing balance, like that, we can see that the pan with the glass of water tilts in one side. Why? Because it has some weight. Okay, so that is why it is proven that the water has some weight as well as it needs some space to occupy. It has some volume and along with some mass. Okay, so the water, like this, the things that occupy some space is called the occupied space. Like what is occupied space? A new term, occupied space. Like the space that is occupied by matter is called occupied space. Okay, so it is proven. So now we can go for one more activity. Okay, what is it? Like if we took two inflated balloon, okay, or you can say that two equally inflated balloons, and there is a scale, or you can add one fulcrum on it. Like it is two balloon, same air, equally air inflated balloon. If we took, like after some time, if we burst one balloon, okay, or puncture one balloon with a pinch of a needle or something, that you will observe that the air escape from the balloon and in the middle scale and till downward to the inflated balloon. Like after that, if we puncture that balloon, you can see it is like that. Like the balloon is on this side, it is tilted down, and it is the balloon. Okay. So in this way, you can also prove that this is because the mass of the air on balloon. Okay, so this proves that the air, which is a kind of matter, occupies space and has mass. Okay, so in the next class, in the next video, we are going to discuss about the characteristics of the matter. Till then, thank you.